Alright, so I'm gonna go for a little ride. As usual, it's windy as shit outside. I'm sure none of y'all are surprised to hear that, because that's just what it does in Iowa. It just winds. it's just a windy city. Yeah, it's pretty terrible. But I need to go to the store, run a couple errands. And I got a little bit of a different angle on the GoPro. I actually had to glue the mount onto the GoPro this time, because it's the heat from the double-faced tape and the weight of the camera was making it slide down. And then by the end of the day, the GoPro was like crooked. So I glued it with panel bonding adhesive, and that's gonna hold much better. This thing's not gonna move at all now. Oh wow, it's so windy. Yeah, we're not going on a far ride. Just wanted to test out this new angle or whatever. But also, I have some other footage that I'm going to be popping in here and there. I really don't know how I'm going to be doing this video just yet. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do the format. I want to do a review of the bike. I kind of got that a little bit in there. I don't know. I guess we'll just kind of see. I got a nice ride from this morning coming home from work. That's pretty nice. So one of these days I'll get this thing together, but I'm kind of like, what I'm doing right now is kind of testing the footage. I'm testing how my computer works. It's being known to me at the moment that my MacBook Pro is not going to be suitable for what I'm trying to do here. The thing is just old, and it's just outdated as fuck. And yeah, it's outdated. That was fun. It's just like not, I don't know like what it is about, like the USB for my mic doesn't work. That's why I haven't been doing a podcast. Oh, speaking of which, I'll go. The podcast. How many of y'all will be interested in a sport bike podcast, like a sport bike only podcast? I mean, probably not only sport bikes, but most of the time, like I have been really struggling to find a channel or like anyone who just talks sport bikes. It's always like other Harleys. So I don't know, man. That's kind of, this is my thing. Like I like the sport bike scene is my deal. So, you know, I like Harleys and other bikes too, but I don't know. I mean, I know there's channels out there. I just haven't found them. You know, Yammy Noob's probably the biggest, but they, on their podcast, I don't like his podcast, I'll be honest. I don't think it's, I don't know. I just don't like the way they do it. But that's my personal opinion. I know a lot of people do though. But I don't like how they do like, so like, it's so unnatural. Like they have it set up too much. It's like, okay, we're gonna do this at this time, this at this time, and this at this time. And this is the part of the podcast where we answer questions of the Discord, and then after that, me and Spite are gonna make fun of each other, and it's like, I don't know, it's corny. I don't like it. So my podcast will not be like that. It'll just be natural, just whatever we're talking about. You know, I'll have guests on, but let me know if y'all are interested in that. And if it is, I have a studio already ready to go because I've already done a podcast, and that's just something I've already have been doing. So I threw the camera angle on a super wide to see how that's gonna work. These roundabouts are a lot of fun when there's no cars on the road. I'll throw some other footage of me ripping these things when there's like no one here. And we'll come out early in the morning on these one day and really hit these up. There's no one out here at 7 in the morning. No one. Well, maybe not 7. We'll say like 6. But the wind, look at the trees. Trees are getting it. The trees are getting blasted. I'm getting blasted by this wind. We are not gonna be out here long, boys. Just a quickie. Box of something. Boys and girls. Whoa. Oh my crosswinds, dude. I just love riding so much though, like I don't even care. Don't even care. Eventually it's gonna stay nice out. I promise. I promise you guys won't have to hear me bitch about the weather every single time I get on the bike. Oh, and I don't know how this is gonna be yet, but like I'm gonna say it in every video because I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but well, in every section that I film. But I got my license. I got my motorcycle license. What day was it? Friday morning. So here's what that means, guys. Now I already checked on rideshare to rent another bike because I wanted to rent something else to do a review. Oh my god, I'm getting pummeled. And there's nothing available out here. Like literally there was 2 bikes and they were both old as shit, and I was like, no thank you. So I don't know, but what I thought that was going to mean is that I could now rent any bike I wanted, and I could, because I have my license now, you know, I have insurance, I have everything, so I'm good to go. Like we can ride different types of motorcycles. There's a bag flying across the street right here, and this guy's just, there it is. Little twisty avoiding. That was a little practice shot. So like I said, like, okay, there's people who will bitch about the wind on the Ninja 400, and this is probably 30-mile-an-hour winds right now. I'm not even bullshitting you guys. It's at least 25. I mean, the trees are sideways. That when the winds are like 15, they're not like blowing over like that. So I know it's up there. Plus I checked, but yeah, this is miserable riding weather. But there's another guy. Look, no helmet, nothing. Fuck it. Yeah, brother, no helmet. I don't need a helmet. That's for pussies on street bikes. Oh, I'm totally getting fucking blown, dude. Look at my bike. It's completely sideways. Now it's this way. Now it's that way. Alright, we're turning around. We're turning around. Quick little ride. I just can't fucking do it out here anymore, man. I absolutely cannot stand it out here. That thing's probably having no problem in the wind. The street glide. I'm interested to see what the GoPro is gonna sound like with the wind blowing all over. I got work at 5. I don't think I was gonna take the bike in tonight. I'll probably just leave the bike home. I think the main reason for that, like, I love riding my motorcycle, but it's only a 5-minute ride to work. Not even on this thing, it takes like 3 minutes. And when I leave in the morning after working a 12-hour shift, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. I am dead tired. And like this morning, I woke up once I got on the bike, but like, oh my God, when I was getting ready to leave, I was thinking in my head, I'm like, it is a really bad idea to be on this thing right now. But I actually woke up a little bit when I was leaving. I was good. Once I get outside and I'm on the bike, and I was bullshitting with another guy before we left. I'll throw some footage of that up. That's my buddy Gaines. He's got a fat boy. He's gonna come on the ride with us when we go out to Prairie du Chien. So that should be fun. There's like 10 of us, I think, going. I'm trying to get some of my street bike guys to go, but a lot of those guys are like, how far is it? I'm like, an hour. They're like, oh, I'm like, dude, what are you gonna do? Ride around an hour here? So, you know, we got a motorcycle. I got this bike to ride it all day. All day, I don't care. I'll be on this thing all day. As you can see, I've already put 2,000 miles on this bike in a month, which is why I'm riding to the ability that I am, because I ride a lot. And I'm super comfortable on it and confident. My boot leg is coming apart, or my boot pants are coming out of my whatever. Never mind, fuck it. You guys don't care. Nice tight turn here. Yeah, boy. We got this thing fucking completely sideways. That's a code. Oh, am I in it? Where am I? Okay, I gotta go this way. What the fuck, dude? Yeah, super confident on this bike now. I mean, I'd be confident on any bike at this point, but comes with a lot of riding. And like I said, that practice that I do, man, them high speed stops, dodging things that may fly out in front of you. Like I got footage, I think, of yesterday too, where a box flew out in front of me. I got just now that bag or whatever it was, there's a cone, like all kinds of shit's going on. So I practice that. Like I have my backpack in the road. It's got a cover you can put on it that makes it like bright yellow, and I'll like put that thing and I'll do 70 straight at it and then just turn quick. And so it was funny because I didn't even know this was going to be a part of it, but at the license test, the lady tells you, like, the last part of the test is you got to do a high speed avoidance test. And so she tells you left or right, and you go high speed, and she says left, and you got to turn left or right or whatever, you know, to act like a couch just flew out in a road in front of you or something like that. And you got to stay in between the lines, and then you got to stop, and you got to maintain it. You got to get to 17 miles an hour too. They time you. So yeah. And I was like, oh, this is easy. I do this like 5 times a week. So I cannot wait to put the clutch springs in this thing. I can feel this clutch slipping. I mean, it does. It's just, I think part of that is because I ride it so hard too. And maybe y'all don't ride. You might not be riding this bike like that, but you know, I'm a little bit past the beginner level now. I wouldn't call myself an expert, but I'm probably advanced, I'd say. I definitely would say that. Can't even do a wheelie, bro. It's literally totally different thing. And I can get it up, but I don't want to do wheelies. You know, I don't like doing them. And I don't want to destroy my fork seals. I'm letting go of the clutch too hard. That's why it dropped down like that, and I didn't give it any gas, because you got to be nice and quick like that. I wasn't that first time. So like I got a lot of practice, but I always know what I'm doing wrong. So my biggest thing that I got to work on right now is the shifting. That is my biggest downfall. Shifting at high speed, I think, you know, this thing slips though, you know, it slips. But sometimes that's me, I feel like. So I don't know. That's one of the biggest things I got to work on is the shifting. And I'm going to replace those clutch springs as soon as I get some oil. I wanted to do it at 2,000 miles, and we're there now. So look at how I got the bike sideways because the wind's completely blowing me that way. But if y'all notice what I'm doing when this wind comes, I'm not gripping the handlebars. Like, I'm loose. I'm tight here. And you just let the bike do its thing. It's gonna, it'll guide you. It'll guide you, little one. Hi. Good day, sir. Look at a dog sticking his head out the window. So it's already 3:17. I gotta already head back home. I just wanted to do a quick ride for y'all. Just a quickie. But man, do I absolutely love this bike. It's fucking so dirty right now. I usually keep this thing pretty clean. It's dirty. Oh, you got a little crackle-lackling from the exhaust there. I love the Akrapovic pipe, man. This thing sounds so good. When I put the full header on there, it's gonna sound nasty. I wish I could rip this thing right now, but there's these people. There's people in the way. There's my opening. Ah, you bastard. Yeah, man, I just want one nice day, or like not even one. Like, I'm sick of just having one nice day, dude. We need like a whole week. We just need a whole week of just nice weather out here. It just refuses to do it. It's like, no, you will not get nice weather. Alright, they're not going to go straight or around the thing. Yes, 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 yes. Yes! Ah, that felt good. We got another one with no cars. Oh yeah. Hopefully no cops around, because I'm ripping this thing. Dude, get out of the way. was a cop on the other side of that road though. But I don't give a shit. I'm out. There's a little road hazard up here. What is this shit? Cardboard? Paper? Guys, this wind is terrible. Oh, I just realized that the place I wanted to get syrup from isn't open. I wanted to go to Fairway and get syrup for the morning because I like to have waffles, and they're not open on Sunday. Oh well. Y'all are getting a beautiful Iowa sunrise this morning. And Gaines has got his fat boy. He's going the other way.